Hello and g'day. I'm Donna from Junk Journal Ideas and you're gonna love today's video. I'm gonna be unboxing your Creative Studio subscription box. This is it. I have not done an unboxing before, so I was very pleased to receive this. It's a vintage stationery monthly subscription box. And you're going to be so happy with what I'm going to tell you next. This here is your Creative Studio subscription box that I'm going to show you. Amanda has a different box filled with vintage stationery that she sends out each month. This box here is what we're going to be giving away to one of my lucky subscribers here on my YouTube channel. It's not going to be this box because this one's mine, right? You can't have this one. But it's going to be like this one here. The box you will be getting in the giveaway from Amanda that her and I have been talking about for the last couple of months will be this one here, the April box. You might not get exactly what's displayed here in the photographs, but it will be very similar, if not the same. So you will get the April box. I'll just tell you a little bit about Amanda. Your Creative Studio is based in Canada. When I spoke to Amanda, she said subscription boxes are like a surprise present that you get each month. Amanda came up with the idea of a vintage themed stationery box because she likes the feeling of opening the door and receiving mail, and said it's like a surprise present from yourself. Amanda also told me she wants to bring a little joy to her vintage stationery lovers each month. And I can tell you, she certainly delivers on this promise. And this is the November box 2019. I've had it for a little while. Even though it's a Christmas theme, you're still going to get the feel for what's in the boxes for the entire year to come. It's quality, and I can say this, Amanda has a good eye for the nice things. And I'm going to make this using the things out of the box. Okay, so because we're junk journalists, I'm even going to use the packaging. So I'm going to show you some things that I will be making with this. I will not be getting rid of this packaging. So this one here is a Christmas tree, and it says, which is this one, Merry Christmas. So that's the first item that's in the box. It's on mounted on a timber. So that one's pretty cool, and like I said, we get to recycle the box. I'll show you what I make with that. This one's a Santa stamp, which is going to be ideal for making faux stamps. We've got the wide washi tape. I didn't have any wide washi tape in my collection, so I was thrilled when I saw this. We've got a narrow washi tape. It's got the dates on it, plus some grid pattern, so I'm in love with that. A little packet of chipboard shapes. This is a masking tape cutter, so it goes on here like this. This is just a tiny, look at this little sticker on here. Amanda makes her own stickers too. Have a look at the website. You're going to love the cute little things that are on her website. Just to give you a tip on how to open things like this so you don't ruin your little stickers when they're so tiny, use a pokey tool rather than your finger. If you use your finger, chances are you'll rip that. So just use your pokey tool or something smaller to get under there first, and then open it up so you can recycle your sticker. And I've got a little charm, which is a snowflake. We've got a sticky note pad. And we've got some stickers. So there's 6 stickers there. This is a notebook. It's got 30 sheets in it. That is really cool. Look at that. Vellum. It's just very light vellum. This is really cool. Look at that. The vellum I've got is quite heavy. I've got a great idea for that. And we have some rubber stamps, some cling stamps. We've got Happy Holiday, the North Pole. We can use that for our faux stamp. And the Santa Claus Post Office, we'll definitely be using that for the faux stamp. And we've got some 6x6 inch paper. It's plain on the back. It's got a lovely diagonal print, plain on the back. It's all plain on the back. Music. I really like that one. And some birds with a blank in the middle. So that's what's in our box. And thank you for giving everybody the opportunity to get the April box. So let's get stuck into it, and I'll show you my first thing that I'm going to make using these items. There's tip number 1 with this as well as this one. The first thing I'm going to do is open up my little packet of washi. I'm going to recycle this sticker here. So I'm going to lift it up very carefully, rescuing the tag. This is just the marketing tag. So now I've got a great little sticker that I can use in my journal, and I'll be putting that aside. Now, the way I'll put it aside is I'll just stick it on there for now. I can do the same on that one. How I'm going to use the vellum with this lovely little Merry Christmas print on it. Just grab one sheet of the vellum paper. I've got a glassine envelope, and what I've done is I've left the top bit free, so we've got a pocket there, and I've done a zigzag stitch around the edge. So that's given me a really nice little envelope for a gift card. So I'm going to use the candy stripe and make a little booklet card to go inside the envelope or to just pop in here. So all you do is get your vellum and just place it on your glassine envelope, pin it on that side. So if you start sewing that side, pin it there so that you can run your machine all the way down there. Line it up because it'll want to move around like that. So line it up and pin it on this side as well, and it'll stay there. So just move it to there. So down there, turn it around, so take that out and sew down there, and then you'll end up with this. Okay, so that's how you make your envelope. Now to make a card to fit inside, I'm just going to measure. So I'm going to work out if I want it to fold that way or that way. Let me see, I'll fold it that way. So I'm going to measure how wide my stitches are. They come in here, so I'm going to measure from there to there, and I'm going to mark there, so I've got enough room to get it in and out of the envelope. So it's going to be that wide. So I'll just cut that out. I'll make it for easy. I'm just going to make it 13 centimeters. So we'll just cut that off. Now I've got to work out how wide it is. So if it's going to go inside the envelope, you've got to stay within the envelope and within the stitches. 8 centimeters, probably a bit snug. So we might make it at the 3-inch mark. So it's going to be folded. So I'm going that way. So that means I'm going to come out here by 2 because I'm going to fold it in half. So I can come out the 6 inches, which is exactly what this piece was. So it was a 6-inch 6x6 piece, and I'm just going to put my crease in it, and I'm going to push my bone folder in the middle and come out, and that way I won't get any wrinkles or marks where I don't want it. I'll do a test fit because I don't want to make it up and then find out it doesn't fit. So look how beautiful that looks in there. Okay, so now we're going to turn this into a little, like a little booklet, and just take out one leaf, one double page. I'll put that in there and work out how big that I want it. So I know that will fit inside here. So that's going to be the insert of my little card, and you can leave a note in it or whatever. So we'll just go and sew straight down the centre of that. It's got to be snug in that fold. I'll go over to the sewing machine and I'll sew that in, and I shall be back in a minute. Okay, I've sewn that in. So I've made this the top stitch on the outside so it looks the best, and I've been able to follow that crease right down the centre. I can take these clips off now, and I'll show you a little trick with the sewing. I've got threads here, one on either side. I've got the top stitch, which is this piece, and I've got the bobbin, which is this piece. I'm going to get the bobbin piece and I'm going to pull it through until it forms a loop. Let me see if I can find something. If you can see that loop there, when it forms that loop, you just get it and you pull it through. So you've got both stitches on this inside. So if I can get it to show you a bit better on the other one, and then you just tie knots. Tie a double knot there, and then you just cut that off. Okay, so this one here, grab the bobbin side of it, or the side that you want it to come through on, and hide. Let me see if I can do it. When I pull it, it will form a loop. See that loop there? Let's see if I can give you something behind it. See that loop there? I can pull that loop out, and you've got both threads on this side. And just tie a knot. That's a trick I learnt when I was a designer back in my younger days. I was a fashion designer. So you can either leave that, if you just say if that was the top, there's your top because of the double lines. If that was your top and you wanted to have a little something hanging on there, you could cut that thread a bit longer and leave it long. And this one here you could cut off shorter and just have it like a little mini journaling book. That's ready to be put either in the front here in your pocket, and you could put a gift in the back part of your envelope, or you could put it in here. So there's a great idea to use up your 6x6, and that's all that's left of that piece, and I'm pretty sure you'd find a use for that little offcut as well. So you've got the option to now come along and either use your little Merry Christmas clear cling stamp to put in your note card, or use your postage style stamps. But I think we'll use this one here. Don't you hate it when your test stamp works out better than your stamp that's got to go in your project? Okay, so I'm going to use a little bit of this scrap just to go on here. So we'll glue that in place. Makes it very satisfying when you can use up all your bits and pieces. I'll get this in the right way So it's going to look pretty good. And that will look very nice sitting on there. It's just a nice match. Okay, so the next one, I'm going to use a clear cellophane bag. Now I'm going to show you how to make these little topper bags. They're fantastic for ephemera, and I've actually made this one and I put the stickers that come with your Creative Studio in the box. Right, so I just cut them out off the sheet and I just put them in here. So I just wanted to put something in the bag to give you an idea what they look like. I've made a topper using the 6x6, and I've used a bit of twine that was on these luggage tags here when I made the tags that I'll be showing you shortly. This one here is just a white sheet of paper with a green strip across the bottom, and I've used the washi tape over the top. You could use this on any bag or topper that you want to make. You could use either a printed paper or a white and put some washi over. If you've got some wide washi, it's 10 centimeters wide, which happened to be the same width as my bag, and the topper is the same width as my bag as well. What I've done is I've made a printable for you that is a 10 centimeter wide printable. It's got the green stripes on it, ready to go, so that when you put your washi tape over the top, you just get that nice, subtle, laid back look of the green stripe. It doesn't come out this bright. But if you wanted to use it this bright, you certainly could. Then you could just use these stamps and you could pop that on there, and that would look really cool too. So there's so many options for making these little gift bags, whether it be for Christmas or any other time of the year. So I've got my bag, I've got my idea, and I'm just going to cut out my topper. You need to cut this out, cutting away that black line. So I'm going to cut it out inside the black line, and I'll be back in a minute. The instructions are on the side of your topper. Now we'll cover this little topper with a piece of the washi. So I'm just going to pull it out. I'm just going to pull out as much as I need, and I'm going to use this pattern here on the washi. So I'm going to line up the bottom of this washi with the bottom here of the topper. So once you've got that there, I'm going to use my thumb on this hand here to line it up on that corner. I'm also watching where my print is falling here. Once I've got that there parallel, I'm also going to line it up with the other side here. Using your fingers, go from side to side until you very gently lay that down nice and flat all the way to the other end. And it should meet up on the other end perfectly like that, because we took that little bit of care to line it up there and there. And I'll cut that off. So fold it over and squash it down on your other side. That will give you a really nice, neat edge there. You could get your knife and cut it, but I like to get that nice folded line. All right, now we're going to trim up any excess. We're only trimming off that little bit of washi that may have straggled away, like that bit there. Now to fold it in half, you can score it in the middle if you like, or you can just roll it, very gently roll it, match up your corners, match up that corner to that corner, and then press it down and give it a press. So now we're going to look at how you can put your bag on. You can put your bag on this way. You can cut that off there, like I've done on this one, and you see no print, like that print there, or you can have the opening at the bottom. This particular length of this bag, I've made 12 centimetres and cut that off. Then the topper will come back on and reseal the top of the bag. That's using this method. So we then use a little decorative paper clip and we can close it up that way. The other way is you can just reach in with your stapler and close it off with your stapler. Now all I've done is I've put 2 holes either side of the paper clip. Then I've tied a bit of string through the holes on either end of the paper clip. This method here, all I've done, instead of cutting off this end of the bag, I've cut off this end. So you turn it around and you cut off the top end and you sandwich that inside your topper, and that way you can close your bag from the bottom. So if you don't want to destroy your topper when you're using here, you can actually just open the bag at the bottom to get in. This way, if you use this method here, you've actually got to open the topper to get into the bag. Okay, so I'll distress the edges of this one, and then you can place your staples either on the green line or anywhere you like. And there you've got your little baggies. You can go a step further if you like and flatten, get a little pair of jewellery pliers and just flatten down the back of your staples. Another thing that I've done is I've used the same method with the paper clip. I've recycled the little sticker that come on one of the packaging in the box. I've used the same printout here as the topper, only this time I've cut it shorter to make it just a little ticket type of thing. I've made a smaller hole there and I've tied a knot. Then I've used this washi on here across the bottom. It's still giving me that same muted lightened effect, and I've put the paper clip on there and sewn around the edge. It fits in these little glassine envelopes perfectly. Grab a sticker, which is in this case the recycled sticker. Other than that, you could use this same washi tape and just put a piece of that on there. This kit is so cool. I really love it. I've done the same with this little glassine envelope, and I've used this notepad here. I've just pulled out one piece of the pad and I've folded it up. It can be used for journaling space. I've used it to be decorative, popped it in the envelope. I've cut out a craft paper disc from the packaging here, from the blank side, and then I've used a bit of this washi to go on there and put a paper clip on it. But I mean, I wouldn't use that inside my journal because it would be too bulky, but I'm just giving you a presentation idea. These are the tags that I made. I just used the craft tags. That is also from the packaging. I just cut the disc. If you didn't reuse your disc, you could just use craft paper, cut out a disc and stamp. We'll stamp this first and then cut out your disc, and I've reused the tissue paper that was in the box and the 6x6, and then I used the side of the stamp here to get a tag. This one here, I've used the tissue paper again, and I've used the little chipboard that come in with the subscription box, and I made a little charm dangle out of the snowflake that was also in the kit. Even though I've done my demo with a a Christmas subscription box, I just wanted to show you what you can do and how versatile all the goodies are in these subscription boxes. I'll give you the information on how you enter the giveaway. Now, just a little bit more information about your Creative Studio monthly subscription box. The boxes are coordinated beautifully. What I've done to make these things was easy. I didn't have any trouble coming up with these ideas. What else you can do is you can get your subscription box for 1 month at a time. If you get 2 months, you get a discount. This is a really good idea because what I like about it is you don't have to commit to a full year to be able to get this subscription box. You can get it 1 month at a time. And if you want to just say, well, okay, it's better value to get 2 months, grab it for 2 months. And then if you decide after 2 months you don't want to commit anymore, you don't have to. You can bail out. Now, the giveaway. You can win one of these boxes just to have a look for yourself. It is a fantastic prize, and to enter, you need to do 3 things. I want you to comment below. What I want you to comment is what you like about your Creative Studio subscription box. Tell me what you think about this demo that I've done for you today. All the goodies that are in this box. What you like about it. You must be a subscriber to be able to enter. A subscriber of my channel here, Junk Journal Ideas. And you need to like this video. So those 3 things. What you like about Creative Studio subscription box. Comment below. You must be a subscriber and you need to like this video. It's a pretty simple way to enter the giveaway. The giveaway starts on the date that I release this video. So whatever day it's out on YouTube, the date is always put on the video. And it will end on the 24th of March, and that is Sydney time, Australia. That will be a Tuesday. So Tuesday, the 24th of March. And then you'll be able to get yourself this or the April. You'll get the April box. So we'll end it in March just in time for you to be able to pick up the April box. I know whoever wins your Creative Studio subscription box are going to love it. Amanda is so lovely to deal with. And if you go and check out her website is ycvstudio.com and click on the subscription button. If you're into stickers and things like that, have a look at her stickers. They are so cute. And anything you want to buy on her website, you can actually, if you get your subscription box, you can actually add them to your monthly subscription box and you won't pay any extra freight or any extra shipping costs. So everybody, good luck in the giveaway. I really look forward to seeing what you all think of this fantastic little box of goodies. I'm Donna. Thanks for watching and bye for now.